She ain't make me mad.
Because hey, you have. What up, though? Welcome to the Blue Light Chronicles. This your boy L Dub. So today we changing it up. You know, I know y'all say I usually have the females with me, but we got the funny man. We got Damon Detroit. Say what up, though?
What up, though? How y'all doing, Blue Light?
What's good? What's good? You know, I've been knowing him since he was a little youngster, you know what I'm saying? As you see here, big fella, you know, doing the damn thing, you know. Hey, making niggas want to fight because he cracking jokes on them. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know, say if you don't got that thick skin, hey, you better run away from him.
Hey, you wasn't gonna make it on my block.
Let's get it. Metatar. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Hey, we on the east. Hey, I said we on the east. We on the west. We on the west side tonight. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna sit up here. We're gonna ask some questions and stuff, and you know, we're gonna have a great interview. You know, like I said, before we do that, like, subscribe, press that button, you know, tell a friend, tell a sister, tell
cousin,
everybody, all
auntie,
that. You know what I'm saying?
Tell your mama.
Let's go. You know, so you tell me what's up, Detroit Day. I know Dave, you know, you know. So tell me, when did you start, you know, doing comedy?
You know, professionally,
yeah,
I started doing comedy about 9 years ago.
Okay.
About 9, maybe even 10 years ago. And how I got started doing comedy, bro, like comedy wasn't even on my radar.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was living in Oklahoma at the time. Okay. And so
Oklahoma Sooners.
Yeah. I wasn't a Sooner fan. I rocked with O State, but I went to Langston. You know what I'm saying? I went to Langston University. Okay. So that's how I ended up in Oklahoma. But at the time, like I say, I was living in Oklahoma City. I was Facebook funny, cracking jokes, doing that thing. And this club, this bar, Ice Event Center out in Oklahoma City. Shout out to them. They still doing their thing. Shout out to Mark. He did a competition. And it was, I forgot how much it was, but it was a $25 entry fee. And a couple people tagged me. It's like, you need to get in this competition, And I was like, I don't know if I'm stand up funny. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
And so enough people kind of hyped me up. I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I paid the 25, and my first time doing stand up comedy, bro, I got second place.
It's like breaking your cherry. You're a virgin at the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to go for it, though.
You got to. I got second place to a guy named Mako Henson. He's still doing this thing. Shout out to the homie Mako, too. So that was my first time doing, like, stand-up for real. But like you say, you know me since way back in the gap.
Yeah. And I ain't see that in you back then. So.
But, you know, that's what we did on the block. You know, we was roasting and capping all day, every day. You know what I mean? And so when people ask me that, somebody told me one time, they was like, man, you've been funny your whole life. Like, you've been a comedian.
You know, you didn't know, you just didn't know your calling.
Exactly. I didn't know that stand-up is what it was for me. You know what I mean? So shout out to that, man. Shout out to life and growth and experience and figuring out what's for you and who you are.
But you know what, though? Sometimes you got to do that, though. You know what I'm saying? You might not know it right then and there. You know, it might take years down the line and know. It's like you said, it's like a basketball player, you know. You might not have a jump shot when you first get in the NBA, but you work on it. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker pure. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So all I want to know, who was the type of comedians that inspired you? Even now,
like some of my favorite comedians, like I'm not gonna front. Red Fox.
Real talk. Okay. What you know about Red Fox? Okay.
Like that was one, man. My dad was big in music and things like that. And he always listened. And my daddy think he funny. You know what I'm saying? He got all the dad jokes. You know what I'm saying? And so he used to listen to comedy tapes too. So I remember listening to Red Fox when he talked about the fug it and the fug that. You know what I'm saying?
What about Rudy Ray Moore?
Rudy Ray Moore was funny. He was later on in my life. I didn't get hip to him till later on. But my pops, like, he would listen to Red Fox, Bill Cosby, things like that. But I liked Red Fox's style. Yeah. You know what I mean? I liked him. Of course, Eddie Murphy, you know. The GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle, one of my favorites. Okay. You know, I do 2 more. I do 5. Kev, I like Kevin Hart.
Okay.
And I like Ali Sadiq. I don't know. A lot of people, he's a newer comedian, excuse me, but he is hilarious. He's a great storyteller. Like, check him out, bro. He's on YouTube and everything.
So, since you're a comedian, I know you roast all your homeboys.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
we get it in, man. So, you can't be my friend. and we don't roast at least sometimes.
So is they skin big? So when you roast them, do they want to fight you? You kind of a big fella now. They gotta think about it now. They gonna kind of think about it now. I
ain't even gonna lie. Like, at this grown age, don't nobody want to fight. They want to take the jokes. But like in school back in the day, oh yeah, most of my fights. That's why, like, when they do roast battles and stuff, I got PTSD. I don't like doing roast battles because every time I roasted back in the day, I ended up fighting somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really like doing roasts and stuff like that now. Like, just between homies, I roast you. You know what I'm saying?
So how is it when you roast them? Can they take it?
Oh yeah. Because, like, and you was talking about calling Cool up. Like,
yeah. What up, Cool?
What up, though, Cool? He on the live right now.
You know, my brother-in-law, punk ass nigga. No, I'm just playing.
Like, he is one of the most naturally funny people I know. Like, and so, you know, iron sharpens iron. You know, growing up, like I said, growing up on the block, and it was a bunch of young kids.
Yeah,
we used to roast on each other all day and sharpen our skills like that. So, you know, I could take a hit. You know what I'm saying?
I remember y'all roast me at 20 because I went to Mammoth. So, boy, you remember them little, what you call them pants? They was what they was called?
Corduroy pants?
No, they weren't corduroy. They was like, oh man, they was.
You had some velour?
It wasn't velours. Everybody was wearing them, but I had the fake ones though. And Treese bought me the whole outfit for Father's Day, the fake ass shirt and the pants though. And I remember coming over there, I think it had like polo on there. And I'm thinking I was coming on the block fresh as hell, you know what I'm saying? And niggas gave it to me.
We was your ass.
Y'all niggas about like 9, 10, you know what I'm saying? I'm like I said, 19, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm fresh as hell, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was the last time I wore that shit, you know what I'm saying?
You know, that was Mammoth. We could walk to Mammoth. We didn't have to catch the bus. That was before we went to Fairlane. We used to be at Mammoth all the time.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mammoth was the shit. If y'all don't know about Mammoth, y'all better do some research on Mammoth.
Late
you know
80s, early 90s. I got my first tattoo in Mammoth.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Buddy ended up being on the news for underage, doing tattoos on underage people and stuff. Marco.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man, good times.
Mammoth was they was doing their thing. They was doing
because you could get everything. Mammoth was like, so for those of y'all that don't know, like Mammoth was like a flea market. It was like Big T in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Mammoth was just you get sounds in your car, you get tattoos. The strippers, you get their outfits from up there. You got all the mixtapes when they came out, when they was on cassette tapes. Like your ski mask, your Dickie outfits. Now, Mammoth had real Dickies. They had real Dickies.
They did.
But the Guess, the Jabos, all that other stuff.
But you can get away with it, though. You get away with it. If a motherfucker really in your motherfucking eyesight and you looking at that shit, you get away with the shit.
Yeah,
you know
you get away with it a little bit. It was just on the Guess Day, letters was too close together.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah.
That's how you knew it was that fake Mammoth joint.
But you go to a club at night, though.
Nobody know.
Nobody until they turn on the lights. You know what I'm saying? Until they turn on the lights. The lights tell everything. You know what I'm saying?
Or you wash it that one time and then shrink up on you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. So with this comedy thing that you going at, the comedy that you want to pursue, sometimes you got to step a leap out of faith, you know what I'm saying? Because I know somebody, shout out to Ronnie Sharon. You know her?
No, ma'am. No, sir. That's Ronnie Chanel.
My bad.
I'm not going to Hey, dog, I'm not going to let you
Ronnie, I love you.
Ronnie Chanel.
I love you.
I'm not going to let him dog your name
out. I
love
you, girl. Listen, her sister Kim used to work with me. She used to come up to the job. I love you, Ronnie. You already know. I love you. Ronnie. Her sister called her Ronnie.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
And I told you was my girlfriend in the pandemic, and you made me get better with the COVID when I had COVID. Ronnie, I love you. You know, shout out to your sister Kim, my supervisor. So okay. Ronnie, shout out to her, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ronnie doing big things. Ronnie been touring with Martin, man. I'm so proud of her, bro. Like, I just met her maybe because I just moved back to Detroit like almost 3 years ago. And I went out there downriver where she had her room at.
She's from
and met her. You know what I'm saying? And she was cool. She even took me down to Ohio with her one time. We did
what a cute Chinese looking self.
Look, I told Ronnie she got some pretty ass teeth.
Lord.
Teeth and eyes. I don't know what it
is.
I'm
sorry, B.
Yeah, sorry, B. No disrespect,
sorry, B. I understand. That's your girl, but that's being my boo forever. I love her. You know what I'm saying?
You about to have me in the middle of some controversy.
I love you. I got much love for you, B, though. But hey, yeah, she real though. When you just catch a person that just
genuine.
And
Ronnie man, Ronnie, shout out to Ronnie.
Yes, and you know what? She jumped off the leap of faith too, though. That's the crazy because she was working at Chrysler, and she pursuing her dreams. That's a real shit.
And that's
right
what
there.
You got to like with this comedy. You got to take them chances and them opportunities.
You got to.
You got to be outside. You know, and I've realized that you got to be outside on the scene. It's been times where I know I did not want to make a drive, where I didn't want to do it, but I went and did it.
Sometimes I heard like a lot of comedies. They say, when they go to different towns, sometimes they may get 150. They getting their feet wet. You know what I'm saying?
You might not get 150. When I lived in Oklahoma, bro, I've driven from Oklahoma City to Tulsa about an hour and a half drive.
Tell me how much you got.
$5.
Damn.
Gas money.
I wasn't even gas money.
Nah, I mean, I'm just saying that was one time I got like $5. One time I got gas money. Hey, I'd have drove a nigga trying to pay me in fireball shots one time.
What you going, Memphis?
I don't even drink fireball, sir. Like, nah. But until you blow up and until you get to that next level, it's a grind, it's a hustle, and you will get discouraged. Like comedy will make you be like, man, fuck this shit. I'm about to go to work. I'm about to get a job. But that's why you have to make time for your dream. You know what I'm saying? And something that a lot of folks think they just gonna jump into comedy and blow up. And I'm gonna hit a couple open mics. It's and people gonna start booking me, and I'm gonna get $1,000. No. You
gotta have a grind.
You got to have a grind. You have to have a following. The most important thing in comedy, can you fill seats? You know what I'm saying? And just coming in the game as a new comedian, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
But they make it so easy now because they got social media. Because back in the day, you know what I'm saying, they didn't have it. So,
but to me, that social media thing is a tricky game.
Why is that?
It's a tricky game because you got a lot of people that do social media and they do them skits and stuff, and they skits don't transfer to stand up.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Sitting up and doing skits where you can do a bunch of takes and do this and go back and edit, versus standing up in front of a live crowd and you got to really just go off of you. It's two different things, bro. And there are some, but I've done shows with some of the comedians. I ain't gonna say nobody's name because I ain't throwing no shade. But I done did shows with some of these internet, you know what I'm saying? Some of these internet Facebook skit guys, and they ain't have no stand up. They try to get in front of the crowd doing they skit shit.
They couldn't do it,
and it just don't.
I just seen somebody.
You can say names. You ain't a comedian.
No, I'm not because I got love for the D. I got it because
Ooh, I know who you.
You know, you learn from it, and you build from it. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Dog because I know who you talking
about. And they came back the next time and did their
thing.
Yeah, that's right. So.
And it is a learning experience. You know, comedy a lot of times, even on stage, like you learn what works. You have to learn your vibe. You have to learn your flow. What works for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like rapping. I done heard because I done hung out with a lot of rappers.
Oh my God.
And a lot of rappers be like, man, that comedy game is damn near like being a rapper. Like some of the shit that you got to do and some of the low balling and some of the drama and bullshit you go through. It's not.
They say the rap game is worse than the dope game.
That's
tough. Hey, that's what I've been here for at least about last 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Doing your thing.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But no, real talk, like, if you not, it'll get to you. It'll make you want to quit. But at the same time, at least for me, the feeling that you get when you on stage and you got everybody's attention and people looking at you and you say something, they bust out laughing, and you hear them laugh, is so addictive, bro. It's so almost addictive.
A lot of comedy. One comedy I heard, a comedian I heard, they say when they hear the laugh, it's like orgasm. You know what I'm saying?
It can be.
You know what I'm saying?
Not for me per se. Like,
pause.
It ain't like
pause on that
one. Pause.
No Diddy.
For me, it ain't like busting one, but it do feel good. It do feel like, okay, I'm up here rocking. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. They listening. I'm killing them. You know what I'm saying? So it's an amazing feeling, bro. It's an amazing feeling.
That's what's up. So have you ever went toe to toe with a comedian like this, jokes back and forth
on stage, or just like off stage, just sitting up talking shit? Just talking shit. Yeah. Because like, and since I moved back, like I still got my homies who I hang with, but I got a lot of comedy friends.
Okay.
And so when you go to the shows and open mics, and y'all in the crowd doing y'all thing, watching the show, shit, we in the back roasted. Like, we in the back cracking jokes on each other, hanging out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like being back on the block with Cool and them. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, he give you shout out, boy. I need that. Hey, that's a royalty check, Cool. I need that 20 when I see you.
I need my percentage too.
And Howard.
Howard wasn't that funny. He had a couple jokes.
I seen Howard on Facebook. He did some little shit. He grabbed the little
the little bar.
Yeah. I said, what the fuck wrong with this nigga, dog? What's wrong with this nigga right here?
A stripper or something.
Man, what you name? What is that?
The skinniest stripper
ever. Hey, shout out to Howard though, because I know I ain't gonna get on that though. But you know,
he about to expose some shit.
I ain't gonna expose, but I know you the man though. That's all I'm gonna say. You the man though.
Howard, what they say, he had a glow up. Like my dog. Hey, yeah.
Me also real. So I know this comedy shit, it can take you far. It can. It can but you got, like I said, you just gotta have the grind. And that just goes for anything. Like you said, people just think they could just do it overnight and it's just gonna just it's not. Like I'm on this podcast game. I know this is my second season, and I know, you know, it's a grind. You're not gonna just go to the top. It takes a grind. That's anything that,
bro, you got to be consistent.
You got to.
Like one of my other comedian brothers in Detroit say, Uncle Smooth, consistency is key. You know what I'm saying? Like on them nights when you don't want to get up and go to them items.
That's like going to work.
Yeah, you got to. Like, it's fun, but yeah, it can be a job at times. There's times where I didn't want to go. Like, bro, I remember one time I just absolutely did not want to go to an open mic. I did not want to get out the house, but someone was like, get up and go. I'm on my way to the open mic. All the power is out on the whole block. All the buildings. I'm riding. I'm like, man, I done came out the house for this bullshit. Everybody power out. I get to the spot where the open mic is. Why they had power?
Wow.
They was the only building on the block with power. I said, well, it be stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that made me be like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
But again, you would get a sign. God to give you a sign.
God to give you them signs.
You know, and that was your sign right there.
Yeah, most definitely. But again, to your point, you have to be consistent with it. You have to steadily, you gotta write. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be thinking the funny stuff. You gotta hit open mics. You gotta let people see your face. You gotta push your product. It's like a business. That's why a lot of folks' businesses don't make it, because cats don't want to put in that extra work. Cats is not consistent with it like they need to be.
They don't.
What's the next question? Come on.
So I know. Hey, shout out to Metatar. You know I'm coming.
Hey,
you know,
Metatar, baby.
Yeah, my cousin-in-law Tracy. I already know.
Oh.
Y'all know what it is.
Y'all already know, man. Shout out to Tracy, man.
Don't forget me, though. You can't erase me out the motherfucking record book. I've been telling y'all this for day one. I'm not erased.
Hey, I ain't even go front. You do be popping up. It's been a couple years where you ain't seen Lady. Don't
erase me. You can't erase me.
That ain't put the babies in trees. He made sure he was gonna be.
Yeah, that part.
First it was Carlisha, then he doubled back. He spun the block.
I had to spin it. I told y'all, I'm glad somebody recognized.
He spun the block. He's like, I'm about to put another one in.
Hey, it is what it is. I'm telling you. Hey, so I know you know my kid's mother, R.P. Trees, and she was a comedian. And I heard a lot of stories that I can't remember. It was a dude named, and she had roast him so bad like Eminem on 8 Mile. It was some cat.
Treese was a monster. Like, your baby mama beat up a lot of niggas too, dog. Like, no lie, dog. Treese was a monster. And again, she was kind of, her and Cool was some of the ones in the hood on the block that helped hone them skills. You know what I'm saying? That help. Okay, I can take a joke. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't saying nothing to hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I know. Shit, my motherfucking heart got motherfucking. I know
she used to give you the business, nigga.
And guess what? And I was the one that gave her the business. I was the only dude to come back to her. You know what I'm saying? And I heard her, but she was ruthless.
Treese used to steal my mama newspapers off the front. She told me that shit because we used to get the paper. You know, used to get it on Sunday paper, but then you get that Saturday boy too. She used to get our Saturday boy.
Oh, that Saturday boy was the shit, dog. That Saturday boy that had the comedy
and all that.
I think it had the TV guy.
No, that was Sunday.
Sunday
had the comic strips and the TV guide and everything. And she told me that shit. I was like, Trees, you ain't shit. Like, but I love Trees, man. Like, that was like my big sister too.
I know. She loved all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was like her little brothers, you know.
Like, for real, because again, like I say, growing up on our block, it was nothing but kids on our block.
Y'all showed me love, you know what I'm saying? An East Side nigga. And I tell everybody to this day, I said, I used to come over that motherfucker 10 in the morning and leave at 4 in the morning. And 4 in the morning go catch the Grand River. And
because our hood was just off the hood like that. Like, not even like I say our block, but just our neighborhood.
It's
like,
the neighborhood,
our whole neighborhood. It was young folks. It was people. It was people like 3 years under me, 3 years over.
So how old did you now?
I'm 42.
Okay.
Yeah. So we was out there.
Yes,
we was out there,
and it was crazy because the kids that was when I left, I was like leaving like I said 3, 4 in the morning. Niggas is screaming at me and do the motherfucking scream. Oh, you gone, Lee? I'm like, damn, nigga. All right, nigga, see you tomorrow. I'm like, damn, nigga. I said the bus will be here in 20 minutes. But the Grand River was the shit.
That's how it was.
That's what it was.
It was the 90s too. So you know that's when we was outside.
Yes, y'all was.
We was outside. Summertimes, bro. We was outside.
So it's just like that's why I be like tripping. I be like, damn, these niggas done got grown now. Damn, these niggas got kids. These niggas married. Damn, all right. I gotta respect it now. I still be want to put my motherfucking brother-in-law in the headlock. Because he be getting out of line sometimes.
He still need it.
I tell her I'm the big nigga out here. I'm your OG nigga. Hey. I tell her. I tell her all the time. But I love her though. You know what I'm saying? Because she love my kids though.
Cool was like one of my first friends on the block, low key. Like as far back as I can remember, me and Cool always been riding.
Oh together. Yeah, he just always been that smooth nigga. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga mouth is so reckless sometimes.
Reckless. Bro. Like he'll piss you
reckless,
off.
Dog.
He'll piss you off, dog. But then you gotta realize who
he is.
You gotta realize
you get little nigga pass.
Yeah, you like, man, that's just
you
cool
know, not just shit.
Yeah.
That nigga told me some shit the other day. Man, I didn't even want to mention it. Because, man, we was on the phone. I say, you know what, dog? Don't disrespect me like that ever in your life. That's all I could tell him.
All right, dog.
Don't do me like that, dog. Don't do me like that. You know. And you remember I told you, dog, we gotta take a picture together.
Yeah.
I know this. Listen, I told him, I say, you never took a picture with me. But you always took a picture with the other nigga. I ain't gonna tell you who he is, dog. And you always post that nigga. I'm your big brother, nigga.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say.
He ain't never take no pictures.
Never. See, even your homeboy know it.
How you gonna disrespect?
Yeah, thank you.
Cool.
See, he always take a picture with. He didn't put about 6 or 7 pictures with this nigga, but nigga, I'm the nigga that came. Yeah, so
you like, the one gave him his first niece.
All that,
his only niece.
All that. You know that nigga ain't did nothing. You know. Hey, did you hear my? I dissed that nigga on a rap song too.
Did you?
Yeah, I said I said, nigga, you know about Mr. Blue going up in your anus. So what you want to do? So you already know what it is. Time out. Pause.
That's
I said,
pause worthy.
I got it on
his anus.
I was at Carlicia's studio.
Big pause.
Yeah. Shout out to Asia Cook, his motherfucking baby mama. But
Hey, dog.
I know. We but I ain't gonna.
Oh, this that type of podcast. So this one of them. This one of them. We putting dirt out.
I know, but I ain't gonna do it like that. We gonna get back. We gonna get back. So what's one of your best jokes that you ever told?
One of my best jokes.
That you really a nigga just flipped and rolled over and all that.
I got one I tell. It's one of my favorite jokes about being in college. Because I had a gay roommate one semester.
Oh hell.
I had a gay roommate one semester. And it fucked me up, like, because I knew something was off about the nigga when we was moving in our apartment.
Okay.
Because nigga, you know, I'm fresh from Detroit.
No doubt.
And I know gangsters. You know what I'm saying? I know tough niggas. You know what I'm saying? And we moving in, he trying to be tough as hell, but the nigga got hazel contacts and the Louis Vuitton scarf around his head and shit. I'm like, this ain't
how he rocking?
Up.
He ain't rocking like Pac, did he?
Nah. Nah, he ain't rocking like Pac. That's why I was like, this ain't adding up. But he ended up being cool as hell though, right? Okay. Like, so one time I was out partying and I came in and him and his homeboys was in our apartment chilling. And he had a gay homeboy from Chicago. Okay. And dude got 100 pieces of chicken sitting right there on the countertop as soon as I walked in, right? And I'm like, okay. I walk in, Detroit, you want some chicken? And I froze up. Lee, I froze up, dog.
No.
Because I wanted some chicken. Nigga,
I'm drunk. I was hungry.
I'm blown. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the party. I wanted some chicken, but I'm like, what this nigga want for this chicken? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't giving up no ass. It ain't that serious. Like, no, sir, we not doing that.
I can hear him, and I wasn't even that. You want some chicken?
Yeah. And so I guess I just took too long to answer because boy just bust out. Boy, don't nobody want your ass. Do you want some chicken or no? I was like, yeah, I'll take a couple pieces.
That's stomach.
We ain't on that tip. Like, yeah. Let me get some flats. Let me get some of them flats.
Hell nah. Hey, nigga, you do what you do. I'ma do what I'm
gonna go in my room with my chicken and y'all continue to have y'all good evening.
Nigga,
but like real talk, that gay nigga used to put me on. He used to put me on some women. You know what I'm saying? Because he did hair.
Then the ones. Yeah. Then the ones. But a lot of motherfuckers just think, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be in tune who you are. You know what I'm saying? I got cousins, gay as hell, but they got the females.
They got all of them. You know what I'm saying?
It would tell you, the thing about it is they would tell you the
demo how they
is right.
They will put you on.
So how you can get them, what they don't like, what they do like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
nah, bro. Yeah. Like, dude put me on a couple times. Like, hey, go holler at my roommate. Go in this room real quick. He ain't doing nothing. What? I'm getting Yeah. He put me on.
and you got to pop it, huh?
Yeah. I took it the rest of the way where I needed to take
That's
it. That's
all you need. This leads you to the water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna drink the water, you know what I'm saying?
That's all. Just lead the horse.
Yeah, that's it. That's motherfucker it. You know what I'm saying?
Just put me in the position to win. And I'm gonna do the rest.
Yeah, put you in position. That's what he did. Put you in position. You know what I'm saying?
That was cool, man. But college was fun, man. I had a lot of fun. Shout out to Langston University,
that's
man.
What's up.
All my people from the Lou. Man, we had some good times up there on that campus, bro.
That's what's up. So you got any kids?
I do.
How many you got? Two? How old is they?
19.
You got 19?
13.
Hold on, dog. You got a 19-year-old? So you
19-year-old.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And how old is?
I had my first baby 25.
Okay.
I'm like 24, 25. And crazy part about that, like my partner, I was in college. I came home I came home one summer, met her mama. We did our thing over the summer. Came home for Christmas break, and she ended up getting pregnant.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I was still in school and everything. And then when she had my daughter, my partner from Cali, my partner John from LA.
Okay.
My oldest daughter and his oldest son got the same birthday, bro.
Wow.
Like they was probably born like an hour apart, something like that, bro. Like that shit was crazy as hell.
And how old is your second?
13. She'll be 14 next month.
You done?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes the pull-out game.
Nah, because here's my thing. Like I never wanted a bunch of baby mamas. You know what I'm saying?
How many baby mamas? One?
Two.
Oh, two.
I got 2 kids, 2 baby mamas. Okay. You know what I mean? And then plus at this age, I ain't trying to change no diapers and none of that. I feel shit. Like, dog, I'm 42 years old. I enjoy my peace, my quiet, babies up crying and doing all. Man. I ain't got the patience for it. Because I wanted a son like a motherfucker, but ain't no guarantees in that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you be a daddy's girl.
And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And I accepted it. You know, and everything that I do professionally, because I do counseling. Right now I'm a substitute teacher, so I got boys who's under my wings. You know what I'm saying? They're not my sons, but I got boys who listen to me and come to me.
But you remember you remember when you was in school?
Yeah.
They said we got the substitute free day. Free day. Do you make it like that?
Sometimes it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm just there for the day, oh yeah, here go y'all little worksheets. We can work on it together. We knock this out.
What school?
I just been doing DPS.
DPS, yeah. Okay.
But these niggas,
they different.
They different and they rude. And these kids nowadays,
yeah.
Because I knew like when you doing that stuff, working with kids, like I knew I couldn't do elementary, middle school. Elementary school. I can't do no kindergarten first. That's too much. That's too much. Yeah. This every 5 minutes, Mister. I need. He touching me. No. So I do middle school and high school.
Okay.
The middle school is the sweet spot. You know what I'm saying? Because you can still just, hey man, sit your ass down, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Them high schoolers. You got to really like
look up like you got to grab their ass,
bruh. Like these high schoolers, bruh, they talk cash.
Yeah, they reckless. They reckless.
These what they call themselves, YNs.
YNs. I say, boy,
these YNs is something else, bruh. Like,
you know what you consider us, right?
OG.
The OG.
I already know.
You're old nigga. You're old nigga now.
I'm past that, bro.
You're old nigga now.
I'm past that, bro. I understand it.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what, though? When they tell you you're old nigga, you tell them you got to get my age.
Get there. That's what my daddy used to say.
You got to get my age.
Hope you live as long as me.
Where you was at, I already did it.
Yeah.
You got to get where I'm at.
Yeah,
you
and then they like to do all this crash out stuff, like
crash out. That's what y'all call it, crash out.
They crash out.
Like,
you don't crash out if you don't learn how to control your anger.
Boy.
It's really just throwing the temper tantrum. That's what it is.
The name was. Yeah,
they just got a temper tantrum. Yeah. Like, come on, son. Like,
nigga, you learn that at the crib.
Exactly.
Nigga, I know how to deal with your tension town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, go to corner.
But
put a book over your head,
bro. Like. These kids, like, when we was in school, Christmas break coming up, you ain't trying to get suspended. You gonna be on your best behavior
because you know you got a whole week.
They don't care nothing about that.
A week.
They don't care nothing about that, dog. I seen some kids. So this past Friday, yesterday was the last day before the break, right? Last week, I seen some kids get 10 days. So they missed all this week, and they gonna miss the first week when they come back after the break.
That's crazy.
This week alone, I seen some girls got into a fight Monday. It was a brawl Wednesday. It was a brawl Thursday. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm talking about like 12 niggas in the hallway banging. Like, this what y'all do right before Christmas break? Like, like,
these niggas, they different, dog. Yeah. They different. That's why it's best to stay at home.
Some days.
They different, man. They real different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I handle these young dudes differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, because you never know. They so quick to pull out them pistols. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got my pole on me. All right. You got it, young fella. You got it, young. You got it. You got it.
Because you ain't gonna call me on. I ain't no hoe ass nigga, but I'm gonna let you do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, you're gonna fuck yourself up.
Yeah, some karma gonna get you.
Something gonna happen.
And I'm not about to risk my life over some dumb shit. Because I know you don't care. You don't care about going to jail or none of that. Dog, I got kids.
You got to get home to your kids.
Yeah, I got people to live for. I got things to do.
But then the same niggas, the same ones that sit up there want to be the gangsters and shit. But as soon as they get behind the walls,
they be crying.
It's a whole.
They be crying. Mama!
Like,
some of them kids, bro, like they do all that tough talk and be disrespectful.
You don't even know what it is.
But then turn around and be asking you for stuff. I'm like, dog, remember the other day when you was talking all that shit? You was talking crazy to me the other day, but now today you need me. Oh, come on, come on,
Oh yeah, they gonna give you that onk. No, they gonna give you that onk.
Oh yeah, I'm onk.
Yeah, you onk.
Come on, onk. No, man, ain't no.
Oh, you said onk. Yeah. You said onk and them. Hey, Carlisha, remember you said onk and them. I got my daughter. You know, she's 28. Yeah. You ever heard of that saying onk and them? You know what that is? The term onk and them is older guy that dating a young girl.
Is that what it is?
That's what they call an onk them.
Onk them. That's
and
crazy.
Cool as an onk them.
Why you put my dog out there like that?
I'm an onk them. Hey, listen.
Hey man, how young we talking? Like I know we ain't on no R. Kelly type.
We don't know R. Kelly, but hey, listen.
It ain't like the 90s.
No, it ain't the 90s.
To the high schools and shit like that.
On some real shit, though.
Oh shit.
Listen, I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna say 25. I'm gonna keep it real. 20, because my daughter, she's 28, and she says, "Daddy's." A couple of her friends say, "Oh, your daddy look young and this and that," and she tell them, "My daddy would have you over my house, over his crib, making him some manwich and washing his dishes."
Not manwich. They don't see, and I can't do no 25, dog.
I
can't go that young. I can't go 30? That young.
30?
Yeah, I do a 30. I do 30. I do 30 and up. But 25, they different. They different. That's all these. Oh, I'm a baddie. That's all these reality TV girls. They don't.
You're right,
bruh. I'm cool.
They want you. They gonna want to log you in the club. Bruh. You done worked all week. You in the club like this.
No,
sleepy.
I'm not going out with.
You ain't going with.
I'm not going to the club. Call me after.
So you gonna give her some money to go?
No. See, and then that's
the part.
That part too.
That's the part.
I'm anti-tricking. That's my problem too. Like. You know how we grew up back in the day, dog.
I know. Cool looking at. I know he looking at me on this shit right here. He said anti-tricking. He goes, listen, dog. Look at me, dog, on this one, dog. Look at me on this one. He said, "Hey, we got an anti-tricking." I wish I had a shirt today that said anti-tricking. I would have got it made for him. I swear,
dog. Because I like somebody that like me for me. I'm funny. You know what I'm saying? And I take care of people that take care of me.
That's right.
But just cashing out just because.
Nah, you can't be cashing out like that.
And that's tricking. Like I don't like my definition of tricking probably different than a lot of people's.
What's your definition?
So if I'm hanging out with a female, we go out to eat.
Okay.
You know, we might have a drink. That ain't tricking. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna enjoy that drink too. But if I'm buying you a bottle for you to go on and do your thing, or if I'm just cashing out on your light bill just for some ass, that's tricking. That's tricking. But if I'm enjoying. If I'm partaking and we having a good time, that's a date. That is a date. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm just cashing you out for some cuddy, you know what I'm saying? Nah.
I think say cuddy. He used that term. Hey, that's a 2000 term, cuddy, dog. Y'all understand it.
Boy. Nah, I'm not just Here go the $40. Here go that 40 ball. Let me get that.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's tricky. And that don't feel right in my spirit.
It don't feel right in his spirit, but it feel right in mine. It feel right in mine because y'all already know. If I give you the 40, you better pull your motherfucking duties together.
You stupid.
I'm just telling you. I'm Tree's baby daddy. Y'all already know who it is. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at you. I ain't knocking nobody that do it. I'm just saying that ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying?
I know everybody got
everybody got that thing. And sometimes I may lose because of that. But guess what? I go over quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
like,
you on that one.
And I've never had no complaints about nobody that fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
You on that one.
So hey, it is what it is.
I feel you on that. Yeah. So we're gonna get some last words and shit. So tell me, can they catch you anywhere?
Man, I'm all over Detroit streets. I'm at Punchline. I'm at Baker's on Monday nights.
Yeah, Baker's.
Yeah, Baker's.
Okay.
Baker's. My guy Fago do it up there. He's the host of that. Like I said, Tuesday night we at Punchline. We got my guy Boogie. He does Tuesday nights up there. Also Monday nights at Punchline, my guy Sean E. He got Reckless Decisions.
Okay.
Really, man, Punchline is where it's at.
Okay.
I hit Ford Patio sometimes with Chanel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all over, bro. I even hit some of the white rooms. That's what I'm trying to expand more to.
But you know what? A lot of cats, you know what I'm saying? A lot of black comedians, they just think if you go fuck with the white comedians and the white audience, it's like you selling out. But it's not like that though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta appeal to the masses. You know what I'm saying? And I get that.
You know, I had a guy early on in my comedy career. A guy from Tulsa, Valleyville. Rest in peace. Shout out to Valleyville.
Okay.
He told me years ago. He said, "Black people get you famous. White people get you rich."
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit, right?
And that's real shit. Like,
real shit.
And then that's the other thing. Like, funny is funny. Some people want to stick to these hood rooms because they think, or they comedy might not transfer over to white folks. But if you a comedian, if you funny, like I said, them 5 that I named: Red Fox, Eddie Murphy, Chappelle. White folks love them.
Love them to death.
Love them. You know what I'm saying? As raunchy as they could have been, as crazy as they talk, everybody loved them.
This is what I want you to do. I'm gonna give you a quiz. I want you to go listen to LaWanda Page. LaWanda Page with Esther on Sanford and Son. She was raunchy more than Red Fox. More than Dolomite.
She was funny as hell.
Yeah, and she was
fine as hell back in her day.
Yes,
I seen the picture. I was like, damn.
Yes, she was.
Watch it, sucker.
Yes, she was. Yes, R.P. to LaWanda Page.
Watch it, sucker. Was fine as hell.
This I'm telling you, go on YouTube. She was
like Thelma fine.
But guess what? The crazy shit about it was that her and Red Fox used to crack on each other so hard, but they was the best of friends.
Yeah.
And she got a YouTube before she passed. She's like, thank you to Red Fox. You know, even though he ain't here, that she got made. She's a millionaire because of Red Fox. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought they hated each other, but they was the best of friends.
Was friends. That was just on
set. Yeah, that was on cameras. That was on camera.
But I thought I seen somewhere that said like they used to mess around too.
He liked it, like Lena. If you know Lena Horne and Lola Falana, all them. If you know, that was the one. So
that's who he was on.
Yeah. So Red Fox, I just hate how Red Fox went out in life though. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pay his taxes. Uncle Sam came and just got him, you know what I'm saying?
Because he ain't know like Wesley, you know what I'm saying? If he'd have known like Wesley Snipes, he'd have just went to Japan or some shit.
Hey, do like Russell Simmons, go to Bali.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't about to get me on that R. Kelly tip.
Red Fox ain't no. He said R. Kelly.
Hey, Russell Simmons was like, shit, I'm gone.
He said, y'all ain't about to diddy me.
Right, that nigga sold everything. He sold everything. I ain't mad at him though. They coming for all the top stars, and I just hate it though.
Listen, this is my thing. Like, okay, all these allegations and shit, right? You see, ain't nobody said nothing about Luke.
They ain't said shit about motherfucking Hugh Hefner, Playboy mentioned.
Hugh Hefner did.
I know, but shit, he was doing more than all them niggas.
But I think it's because the ones that you know, the freaks that you know they was doing, they ain't worried about them because we know it's just motherfuckers that was hiding all they shit that they coming for. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know Luke and 2 Live Crew. Them niggas nasty. Them niggas talk about eating pussy and shit back in the 90s. All that nasty
They was doing their dizzles.
Yeah.
They was doing their thing.
You know what I'm saying? They know all these freaky ass niggas. We know they did the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. They was doing. So this is the end of the Blue Light Chronicles. We had a good time, good interview with Detroit Damon. So, you know, you want to give some shout outs? Anybody?
Hey man, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all the Detroit comedians. Shout out to the Detroit comedy scene, man. Y'all keep grinding, stay out there, man. Keep doing it. Shout out to everybody in Oklahoma City doing their thing as well. Shout out to comedians, period, man. I know y'all struggles, man. We gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Just keep grinding.
We gonna make it.
Hey.
And shout out to the east side, to my brother, Dr. Sid, Tweet Jewel, Fat Good Tenny Tub. My daughter, Big Chunk, keep striving. I love you. To my son, Los, let's go. Everybody that's down with L Dub, you know what I'm saying? Support Blue Light Chronicles, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we're gonna do what we do, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep striving. We're going to the top. Let's go. East side all day.
West side.
I gotta go. Peace.